So, in the midst of the noise about how difficult it is to succeed or excel or have a successful career as an immigrant abroad, anywhere you are actually like far away from home, I have come bearing good and positive news to silence the noise and give you hope that is actually possible to get a successful career abroad. And by successful career, I don't mean the ones that everyone pushes you to get in the name of trying to establish your stay abroad. I mean, like successful careers that you truly want to do and the ones that you actually want for yourself. So, my name is Nena Obasi, and if this is your first time on my channel, you are definitely welcome. And I'm glad that you're here. I've been waiting for you. Where have you been all my life? But yeah, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always tuning in and supporting me. I really do appreciate. I film about career and self-development. And if this is the kind of content that you like, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and comment. So I would actually be debunking the myths about having a successful career abroad as an immigrant. The first myth is that white collar jobs are for the people that were born here, and as immigrants, you might have to do blue collar jobs or anything lower than that just to make a living or at least stay abroad. I am actually a victim of this myth. I have never been the one to actually like pull myself together with the crowd. Like if I hear a general notion, I would never actually accept it for myself if it is negative. But with the way things actually started to like feel or look, I started to ask myself, like, is this kind of job that I will keep on doing for a very long time? Is this what I am going to be doing here? I would actually do a lot better if I go back home. Why am I doing this here? I started to actually like, it started to get to me that maybe like what these people are saying is true. Guys, it is not true. What is true is that when you come, you might have to do these kind of jobs to make a living. And the reason is that you are not born here, you're literally new to the system. If they try to pull out your record, you do not exist as a resident of that particular country. So definitely it's not going to be like a smooth sail into the country. You have to like make your way in. And in terms of like things like even building credit score, you start from zero and start trying to build it up from scratch, right? Because you've had no trait whatsoever in that country, and obviously you would have bills to pay and stuff like that. So definitely you need to get your hands on whatever you can get your hands on to sort yourself out and settle yourself for the meantime. Where the problem comes is if you now settle in whatever you were doing, some those jobs that you didn't love, but you now start to have the mindset that things cannot be better for you. So, it was a friend of mine that actually like started to do security jobs. I'm not putting down security jobs, but it's just that that's not what he wanted to do. But like I said, he got his hand into that, and his manager there, who was also a person of color like me, said, "You need to be grateful that you are here. People like us don't go far in this country. Like, why? If you surround yourself around those kind of people, definitely that will be your story. But if you don't surround yourself with those kind of people, definitely that wouldn't be your story, right? So the initial struggle of trying to settle in into the country, it exists, but that is not your final destination. That is not where it ends. You can write the story to be a better one for yourself as long as you actually keep pushing to where you're actually going to or where you want to get to. So that is actually a very big myth. People of color like me, immigrants, we can actually have a very successful careers. Like I've seen a lot of people that are so successful, and I'm just like, oh my god, I hope to be where you are very soon, right? And they were all immigrants. I've seen people like that. So you cannot come and now like use somebody's story to write your own story. That wouldn't work at all. Another myth is that even if you eventually get the white collar job, it wouldn't be high paying jobs. That's a huge myth. Like myth from the pit of hell. You can be among the people making the decisions in the other room. You can actually be sitting on the table with decision makers, with huge decision makers of certain firms. Like you even deserve that and way more. Honestly, your mind is the only thing that limits you. As long as you don't limit yourself, you can actually get to wherever point you want to get to legally. by the way, if I may add. There's another myth about your previous experience not being relevant when you come here. I actually think that that is actually a myth as well. Everything is about packaging, regardless of the country that you are. I know that some countries they say, oh, you might need like experiences that are specific to that country, but they're actually people that have gotten jobs even before entering that particular country. So why are you limiting yourself by yourself? Why? If it happens for every 1 in 10,000 people, I will be that 1 in 10,000 people. That is the type of declaration you're supposed to be making for yourself, right? Like anything is possible. Like as long as you don't limit yourself. I mean, if it doesn't work out, fine, but the experience actually really matters. It does, honestly. I just wanted to like put this out there, just a story that I actually like read. So it's about Bill Gates. Bill Gates actually went to the only high school that had a computer. He was aged 13 and he became friends with Paul Allen. And from what I read, they both used to go and play with the computer and just play around with it. And they had a conversation about like what do you think about if we have a computer company in the future. Now we all know that Bill Gates owns Microsoft. So the reason I'm saying this is that when they probably mentioned their ideas to people, it seemed like a joke. It seemed like something that would never happen. I mean, like, in this place, we don't really use computers. There's only one computer. You cannot actually go far. You can't do so much. You get like just your dreams are too big. You get like, what do you even think? But the fact that he still aimed really, really high to the point that we all know him till today. That's amazing. So the reason I'm saying this is whenever people say it's not possible, there's still a slight bit of possibility as long as you are open to that possibility, as long as it's your mind is filled with possibilities, like you don't feel like anything is impossible, you don't feel like you cannot achieve what you want to achieve regardless of where you are or what you're doing at that particular point in time. Being an immigrant is not a curse. Leaving your country and coming abroad for a better life is not a bad thing, and you don't have to lose yourself in the attempt of trying to make a better life for yourself. You really don't have to. You can achieve way more than you even want to if only you set your mind to it and do not accept the negative noise. Like try to push the negative noise out. Bill Gates and Paul Allen, they were really focused on their dreams, and even when it seemed impossible, they still got there. So, you coming abroad, I'm sure you have dreams. I'm sure you have things that you want to achieve. So, all these myths that you listen to that sound so negative in a way that it literally puts you down, try to avoid them. Try completely to avoid them. A lot of people might have accepted that mentality, but that mentality does not have any relationship with you. It's not your business. Like it really doesn't concern you. So as long as your eye is on the prize, you keep pushing and going forward, and you still have it in your mind that you can achieve way more than you can achieve. And I bet you that you will get there. See, I am up for people getting successful careers abroad, and I want to see everybody win to the best of my ability. And I think that is the reason I actually started this YouTube channel, to actually encourage people like me that have come abroad, have listened to the noise, and have been able to filter the tiny positives out of the wide negatives, like, and just find yourself in somewhere good. Like that is really what I want for everyone like me. So those things, they're actually myths. Whatever you've heard that is negative, they are myths. I understand that people's situations are different and there might be all that underlying circumstances and stuff like that, but you should really not limit yourself. You can get the career that you actually want to get for yourself, right? No matter, like, if you are in the middle of everyone who says it's impossible, then be the only one that makes it possible. Shut the noise out. You are made for more. You're bigger than you actually think. It all depends on your mind. So all those myths, please push them away. Yes, you might have to work your way to the top, but remaining on that level is not, it shouldn't even be an option for you. You should keep pushing and just trusting God that you actually get to where you really want to get to. Guys, we've come to the end of this video. If this is the type of content that you like, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and comment. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.